Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Tonight, Ticket TV and I on Ticket TV, Heated Boxing Talks, August 25th. Free backpacks and haircuts on September 28th. Stay tuned, all right? I want to talk about something that I've actually seen with my own eyes. I have no dog in the race, no horse in the race, but I think this story needs to be needs to be told. Uh, Mellow Ball is playing in the Drew League this summer, and I've never met either of them. They walk in the gym not as just as normal people. They obviously get a great load of attention. Uh, Honestly, I can say LeVar Ball has done a great job, no matter on what side of the fence you're on, at building his brand. Right now, let's fast forward to what I actually saw. I never see one ball come in the gym by themselves. Either it's with Lonzo, either the three brothers. I don't LaMelo and Lonzo, right? LaMelo and Lonzo, LaVar and his mom, and I think Lonzo Ball has a brother. He looks kind of just like him, right? And I think that's rather special, man, because I heard Jason Whitlock compare LeBron James to LeVar Ball. Now, the family man that I see at the Drew League is a family man. His wife has a paralysis. I believe she had a stroke of some sorts, and he walks her to the bathroom. He makes sure she gets there safe. Uh, um, he supports his family. He sits there, press row. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I'm telling you just what I observed. The same way I sat back and observed Terrence Crawford interact with his fans and Earl Spence interact with his fans. I said, let me see who this person is. LeVar Ball never turned down. He didn't turn down the picture when I saw him, and this was 2 weeks ago because I missed it this weekend. I was in Dallas, but the week before that, I went and saw him play, and he was very interactive with fans. Took 20, 30 pictures. His wife was there. LaMelo had a good game, and it seemed like it was like a family affair. There was no cameras following them. If they did, they were far away. If the cameras were following them, it was probably the Drew League cameras or some media outlets that were there. And from my eyes, and that's the only experience that I've actually witnessed. I'm going to see him this weekend, obviously, because I'm going to the Drew League. But he doesn't get enough credit for being a father. Some people disagree with the navigation system that he's following, but him just being a father is I saw it with my own eyes. I saw him being a husband and a father in that 2 hour time span in which he was watching his son play. It probably took him maybe 15 minutes to walk his wife to the bathroom. I'm just being honest. After the game, his wife had to go to the bathroom, and he walked her to the bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? I got to give the man credit. And as much as we want to malign them and say that they're, I should have recorded it so y'all can see it because that will never ever get publicized. But as I told you guys, for what LeVar Ball stand for and what he was attempting to do, I give him credit for. Because the same hate they gave Master P. All them shoes are fucking ugly. The same thing that they did Shaq. Oh, them shoes are fucking ugly. When he had the dunks, the slam dunks, those shoes are fucking ugly. The Stephon Marbury's, oh, them shoes are fucking ugly. Nike, those shoes are beautiful. Reebok, those shoes are beautiful. The merchandising is beautiful. Great game plan. You understand? So it's a shift that we have to ultimately understand the bigger picture. I'm not saying LeVar Ball is perfect, but what he attempted to do would ultimately helped us as a culture, as a black man in this society. You understand? Him wanting to pay and create a league where you didn't have to go to college. You could play here, and that could be a funnel way into the NBA. And you understand? But anyways, man, I just thought I'd do this video real quick and just let you guys know what I saw from LeVar Ball. And I think it's important. I tell you guys this all the time. I think it's important that we use our social media highlights to celebrate black men. I think it's important. If you're giving back to your community, I think it's rather important because we got people like Jason Whitlock on Fox, whose probably viewership is probably 500,000 people every morning. You know what I mean? Tearing down the fabric of what a black man is in this society. You understand? And um, I just think it's incredibly important. So barbershop conversations, man. And keep it real. LaMelo Ball is the only one that's ever gotten, forgive me, Jello. You guys know what I'm talking about, the one that was over in China. And if it had to happen in China, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Keep it real. It wouldn't have been a big deal. If it was in America, that would have been a slap on the wrist. Was it some sunglasses? If I'm not mistaken, it would have been a slap on the wrist. So, and honestly, 19-year-olds are 19-year-olds. At 19, I spent 2 nights in jail. You understand? For some dumb, moronic, petty theft type stuff. You understand? Nothing big. And I've since grown from it. I learned my lesson from it. So at the end of the day, we grow, we learn, we get better. And that one experience shouldn't be the sum of one person. Even if he was to get caught and go to jail, everyone has a redemption song. Malcolm X is my hero. So he was red before he became Malcolm X. So anywho, man, I just thought that I'll share that with y'all because Jason Whitlock is probably on the rampage right now. And I listened to the majority of 78's live yesterday. And I'm not comparing my to live, but I think that this conversation needs to be had, man. Celebrate the black men in your life. You know what I mean? I think it's incredibly important that we do that because they're going to find a way to minimize and make us mediocre. So barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.